my channel. So for today's video, it is a 2024 Q&A. We're starting off the year with my first ever Q&A. I've only ever really done a couple of these on my channel before, so I thought, you know what? New year, let's do a new Q&A. I asked for loads of questions over on my Instagram. A little life update. So that is the video for today. I really do hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a subscriber here, you know the drill. There's a massive giveaway coming at 100k, and if you are new here, if you hit the big red subscribe button, it's completely free. You'll get a giveaway at 100k, and it's a huge giveaway. So if you don't subscribe, go and hit the subscribe button. Make sure to follow me on my other social medias. I'll pop those on the screen now. There's loads of gym content, lifestyle, fashion, beauty, all of that stuff all over on my Instagram as well, so make sure to go and give those a follow. And yeah, without further ado, let's head into some questions. So the first question is this the year that you move out? It's not going to be the year that I move out. I'm just so happy at home. I'm such a family girl and I'm such a home person. I know obviously when you move out that becomes your home. I just don't feel like I'm ready to do all of that this year. Who knows, in like the next year or the year to come, I don't know how I'll be feeling then. I've had this room done and I'm getting more work done in my room, so I'm like, why would I want to move out? Like, everything's here. It just doesn't feel like I need to move out. Like, I'm literally just here with my dad, and then if I see my mum, I go and see my mum. Like, I don't feel the need to move out. I know Brandon moved out really young, and I've seen him and Erin move out so young together, and now they've grown up like with this family, and it's just amazing. I was always the younger sister obviously to Brandon, and I was so annoying to him. Like, I probably not pushed him out the house, but he kind of maybe wanted his own space, whereas I'm the only sibling here now, and it's just me and my dad. Like, I've got 2 rooms to myself. I feel like when you do have younger siblings, you're almost like, right, I don't want to get away from them, but I want my own space now. I'm ready to move out, but I don't really have that. I just have me and my dad. So for me, this feels like my house, and I just love doing things to the house like it's my own. So I'm in no rush, and unfortunately this will not be the year that I move out, but who knows for future years. So keeping on the topic of like 2024, like this year, what are your main goals for 2024? So I've actually made like a little list. I never really make a little list, I just kind of go with the flow, but I do think that my main goal for this year is to hit 100k on YouTube. I just feel like that's a massive goal of mine, and it would be such a big achievement for me, like to hit 100k. Like, that is just crazy. Like, that is my biggest goal. I've got big goals like that, and then I have like littler ones I want for myself. I want to be filming a lot more gym content. A goal of mine as well would to be like keep working with like loads of amazing fitness brands and really level up my gym content. And associating that with fitness, a big goal of mine is to run half a marathon this year. Unfortunately, my granddad did get diagnosed with dementia, so I would love to dedicate a full marathon to him and raise money for Dementia UK. It's just trying to actually, trying to get on the list for the London Marathon, like actually be accepted for that. I know it's quite a long time, but of course in myself as well, I think I need to be doing half a marathon first to like prep before going out into a full marathon. I don't know whether a full marathon is coming in 2024, but I do think half a marathon for 2024 is definitely achievable, and I do think that is one of my main goals as well. Kind of all to do with my work, but 200k on Instagram as well. 200k, that would just be crazy, and that is definitely an achievement that I do want to hit this year. When I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's just crazy. So to actually go and hit that, I think would be a big like goal of mine. Harrison's just got home and Pepper's tail's going crazy. You know what, since Harrison's here, are you and Harrison planning to have kids anytime soon?
No.
We will not be having any kids anytime soon. There's nothing wrong with having kids young. We're nowhere near ready to be having children, are we, H? We've got our baby.
We've got a child.
We've got a child. She's just not a human. She's a dog. I'm the mum and my dad's the dad, so it's a little bit weird because Harrison's the granddad, and it's a little bit weird. Technically, Dad is her dad, like, although he is my dog.
I'm her dad, though.
Although I'm her mum, it's a bit weird that Harrison's not the dad, but I think it was always like mine and Dad's dog, and then now he says it's just my dog. But Pepper is my dog, so technically Harrison is partly the dad.
She's slobbered all over my glasses.
I think maybe in like a good few years to come, we will start to maybe be feeling ready. Again, I think it's one of those things that you can't necessarily plan. It's just when you feel ready. There's never, we're never going to put like a date or a month to it, like we're going to do this then. It'll just feel right at the right time, and for now we've got a 3-year-old cockapoo that we love looking after, and she is our little baby. So the next question is, did you ever go to the doctors about your period pains? I've been bedbound for 3 days. So I posted a story last month when I was suffering really badly with you know, girl problems, periods. I was like, guys, I need some help. Like, it's always my first and second day and I just struggle so much, and I've never been on the pill, and to be quite honest, I've been quite scared to try it. I know there's so many mixed things about the pill, like some people saying it's amazing for them and it's work, others are like, don't do it. So I did go to the doctors and they prescribed me with this. My friend has used this before. I did mention to them that maybe I didn't want to just jump straight to the pill. I just wanted to try something else, and then they recommended those. It's to reduce the flow a little bit so it's not as heavy, and also to help with the pain. So I will let you guys know over on my Instagram story when I next have my time of the month to see if they do help or not, but I have heard lots of positive things about those. So for 1 or 2 days to be taking them, I really hope that it does help. So the next question is, what's it like being an auntie? I've been an auntie since I was 10 and it's the best thing ever. Yeah, literally what you've said, it's the best feeling ever. Like, I don't know how many times I'm probably going to say like in this video. I'm like. I'm sorry, I say that a lot, don't I? And I use my hands a lot when I talk in Q&As. I'm like, yeah, and I'm just wafting my hands around and saying like about 1,000,000 times. However, it is the best thing in the world. It's just crazy that you see him in Erin's stomach for months and then he's just here. And I feel like as an auntie, it's like actually quite a big role in his life. Like, I look up to all my aunties and I love them all so much. So obviously I want to fulfill the role of being the best auntie I could ever be. And I really want us to have a really close bond like I have with my aunties, which I'm adamant that we will do. I'm not wishing it away, but obviously I can't wait when we go on holiday with him in August. Like, he's going to be a lot older, gonna come around so quickly, so I'm not wishing that time away, but being an auntie is just the best thing ever. So this was quite similar to the what are your goals, but this is what is the one thing that you want to achieve this year, personal and professional. There is one on there that I don't mind saying, and it's to look after my hair and my skin a lot better. I think with my hair I have really struggled. I kind of neglect it a little bit and don't really do the best that I could for it, but I have converted to satin scrunchies, which is one thing that my hairdresser really told me to like get on board with. I've got hair oil in right now, so that's all slicked back, and with my skin I've been really good ever since really like December, January. My skin and me, to be fair, is a lifesaver. I use that literally every morning. I have a little routine, and in the evenings with the daily doser, and I've been a lot better with really double cleansing at night time. Normally I used to be a makeup wipes girl, and I'm so glad that I converted to cleanser with like a flannel to really get in the pores. I know they are quite boring ones, but I personally really want to work on my hair and my skin. It's not necessarily an achievement, for like a personal achievement, but I do really want to go and do it. Like I said, there's literally like 2 or 3 things in my notes that I just keep to myself because I like to do that, and then at the end of the year I'm like, right, did it happen, did it not? Yeah, that was that question. That was a bit of a long-winded one, sorry guys. So the next question, this is a little bit of a juicy one. In the YouTuber industry, have you met people that aren't nice? If so, how do you deal with it? I love everyone in the industry, and I feel like I've made such amazing friends through the industry that I'm in, and I honestly couldn't really say anything bad about anyone. You obviously have like a couple of people that you may watch their content and you may not agree with some things they do or say, but I think that's just the same with anything. I've never actually really had that rude experience in person, so I wouldn't actually know on the top of my head what it's like to maybe actually not get on with someone in the industry and it being a bit awkward. I've never really had that, so I don't really know how I would deal with it if I did. But I think you just stay true to yourself, and that's all I can say really. So the next question is, where would you like to visit this year? And guys, it is getting a lot darker outside. I'm going to try and answer a few more questions before it gets pitch black outside. I'm super excited about this. So me and my family are going away to Greece in August, and I'm really excited about that because the one place that I'd love to visit where I've never been is Greece. That answers the question. I've always wanted to visit Greece, and this year we're making it happen. It's going to be my first holiday with Rome if I don't go away before that, and I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing, and I've heard so many good things about Greece. Everyone that I know that goes there just says it's the most beautiful place ever. I don't know what part of Greece we're going to. I can't remember on the top of my head, but I think anywhere in Greece is beautiful, so we're gonna have the best time. The next question is, how do you stay so consistent with the gym, and how did you get confident with it? I have got a few things that I just think really work for me. It's getting past that first phase of like, oh, I've got to go to the gym, and then once you get into it for a few weeks, you're like, oh, I want to go to the gym today, and then you start getting into it a lot more. I always say it's that first bit that is the hardest thing, like getting there, doing the workout. Afterwards, you'll start to create a feeling that like once you're out the gym, you'll be like, oh, that was so good. And then you go and do it tomorrow, you come out the gym, oh, I feel really good. And then it just, yeah, it starts to become a habit, and then you just love going. My other thing about staying consistent, it sounds really silly, but buying a new gym outfit every so often really gives me this new leash of like motivation. Sometimes I think if you look good, then you feel good, like in yourself. If you feel nice going to the gym in a nice outfit, and that's why I think sometimes I do put on a little bit of bronzer, because if you feel better about yourself, then 100% go and do it. So I do think a big motivation for me and staying consistent as well is having like a nice bit of gym wear that you can feel excited about wearing and going there. Biggest thing for me, okay, is good music. Honestly, is my biggest motivation in the gym. I actually invested in the Apple headphones, and I get a lot of questions about them, and they are the best things I ever bought. I'm not gonna lie, they're a bit on the pricier side, but they were so worth it. So if you want something that's gonna keep you consistent and make a playlist, honestly, sometimes I can go into the gym and I can feel a bit like, oh, my favourite song comes on my headphones and I'm like, right, I'm ready. It's like a comfort place for me, and I think with the confidence side of it, the more you go, the more confident you're gonna feel. Like I go to the gym every morning now on my own. My auntie does join me some of the time as well, which is really nice to have some company. Majority of the time I do go on my own, and it is all down to like me doing it for so long, just creating a routine. When I first started out of the gym, I couldn't ever imagine going on my own. Like that would be like my worst nightmare, but Harrison really helped me. He used to come with me all the time, and then I think once I got confident with it and I was comfortable with my surroundings and I knew the gym, I got really comfortable with it, and now I just love it. I feel like I could go to the gym at any time and I would just be like, right, let's just get on with the session, get it done, and then I can leave. People aren't looking at you in the gym. I know there's such a stereotype that like people feel like that everyone's just watching you in the gym, but trust me, everyone's there just to get their workout done. Everyone's there for a reason at the end of the day. Everyone's just wanting to go there, get the job done and go home. So I just think if you just keep at it, your confidence is only going to grow. This question's come up a lot, and was the Manchester trip and hotel worth it? Want to take my other half there, love your videos. Thank you. I couldn't recommend Manchester enough. I would go back there tomorrow. I had the most amazing time. I literally couldn't say one bad thing about that hotel. Everything was just amazing. The breakfast in the morning as well was just 11 out of 10. And you know what? I never normally really eat breakfast, but that so good. Everyone said to me when I said I'm planning to go to Manchester, like what is there to do? Everyone said to me, do the Cube Live, and now I know why, because we had the most fun day ever. The hotel was amazing. I literally couldn't recommend it enough. It's 100% worth it. Harrison's laughing at my tripod that I've got.
It's a toilet roll with a
Sol de Janeiro. A Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream on top of the toilet roll, and then my camera. Us YouTubers do this kind of thing, right? I'm sure I'm not the only one that makes a tripod out of all different things in their room. Last question of the video. What is next for you and Harrison? What is next for me and you? I don't really know. I think the thing that we have said about going into 2024 is that we want to make use of the weekends a little bit more, didn't we? So Harrison has Mondays off work, so I think we
Sundays and Mondays.
Yeah, sorry, Sundays and Mondays. So I think we both said this year that we want to like try and travel as much as possible. So I think, yeah, like doing like little city breaks, doing a few more of those in 2024 is what we're hoping to do. We already have our little baby, so for 2024 we're not going to be having a baby, we're not going to be moving out, but we did want to be a little bit more spontaneous and go and travel a little bit more, and we want to take Pepper to a holiday this year as well, like obviously in England. We really want to do that with you, so we're going to prioritise that. Somewhere like Cornwall or Devon, I think she would really love. I hope I answer some of your guys' questions. Next week is a really good video. I've been planning it for a while. I've never really actually gone, right, let's film it, and I've actually filmed it this week. So I know you guys are going to really like it, and I think it'll be helpful to a lot of you guys as well. And just a little clue, it is gym related, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So you guys will see that on Tuesday at 6 PM. Mwah! I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video at 6 PM. Bye!